Are you feeling anxious due to the coronavirus pandemic? If so, this video is for you. I'm going to take you through a short EFT tapping exercise to help you release your fears and anxiety during this unprecedented time. Now, I have to admit, I got quite scared and panicky myself at the start of this whole thing because it just escalated so fast. With all the news reports, we just didn't know what was coming next. And I got very little sleep during the early stages of the pandemic. But I used EFT tapping to calm my fears and have been feeling quite grounded ever since. I've been using it on a daily basis, but not so much for the pandemic any longer because I'm sleeping well through the night and feeling quite optimistic about where things are going. So because I've been doing well, I wanted to share what I've been doing with others, and that's what the purpose of this video is all about. So before I get into a bit of an explanation about EFT tapping and how it works, for those of you who aren't already familiar with this amazing healing modality, please continue to be smart about this with frequent hand washing and social distancing. And if you're going out, please wear a mask because experts are saying that many of us are asymptomatic and wearing a mask is the best way to prevent further spread. So some other things that you can do to calm your anxiety include getting adequate sleep, eating as healthfully as you can, limiting the amount of caffeine you're drinking, which is something that I had to do. Also getting out daily for walks so that you can get some fresh air, and limit your news and social media consumption. Also, please make sure that you get your information from a reliable source, such as your local public health agency, rather than Facebook. And don't think too far into the future. Do your best to take it one day at a time. Thinking too far ahead just adds to the stress and worry. So my area of expertise is energy healing around money and prosperity with my clients. But during this unprecedented time where people are feeling quite scared and panicky, and especially around their health and money, not only does that suppress your immune system, but it also keeps prosperity at bay. So many of you watching this video will already be familiar with EFT tapping, but I'll go through a little bit of an explanation for those of you who are not already familiar with it. So with EFT tapping, we tap on acupressure points on our face and body while repeating an affirmation. By doing so, we release stress, negative emotions, and limiting beliefs. It addresses the fight-flight response that many of us are feeling right now due to this pandemic. Because our bodies are energy, tapping is a great tool to have at your fingertips because it addresses our entire being, as opposed to something like affirmations, which just address the mental aspect of how we're feeling and how we're thinking. So think about it. When we're stressed, we feel it in our whole body. Now, if you've never been exposed to EFT tapping, I'll just let you know that it does look a little weird, but trust me, because it is highly effective at calming down the stress response. And in order for it to be effective, we need to address what's really going on, the truth of what's really going on, in order to release those negative thoughts and emotions. And by following along with this exercise, you won't in any way lose your decision-making ability or your reasoning ability and all of a sudden have the urge to run outside and lick a bunch of doorknobs. It doesn't work that way. If anything, because you're feeling calmer and more centered, more grounded, you make better decisions and you have better judgment. So just go ahead and follow along with me, and I'm sure you'll be delighted with the results. You can repeat the affirmations that I say either out loud or silently to yourself. Either way, it'll work for you. So tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I'm feeling fear and worry about this pandemic, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling panicked about the future, and about what's going to happen next. I love and honor my feelings. Even though I'm worried about myself, about my family, and my loved ones, I choose to release some of this anxiety so that I can feel more grounded and take better care of myself and my immune system. Then we go to the eyebrow point. All of this fear. Side of the eye, all of this panic. Under the eye, I want things to go back to the way they were. When is this thing going to be over? I'm feeling so stressed out. Nothing left on the shelves at the grocery store. People have gone crazy. I'm worried about the economy. People have lost their jobs. Maybe I'm feeling the financial pinch too. Not sure what to do from here. I'm feeling so much stress and anxiety. When is this thing going to be over? I'm worried about my financial situation. And I'm worried about my health. I'm worried about the health of others. Can't sleep at night. What if I can't pay my bills? All this fear and anxiety. How long is this going to go on for? It's causing me so much stress. All this stress about my family. All this stress about my health. All this financial stress. I just can't take it anymore. It's all too much. I just feel like everywhere I look, there's something else to be worried about. And the numbers are getting worse. I'm scared to go grocery shopping. I'm scared to relax. What if I relax and then forget and touch something and then get infected? What if somebody brings it home and then everyone in the house gets infected? It's all so nerve-wracking. And I just can't relax. It doesn't feel safe to relax. I just want to go back to the way things were. This is all too much. Too much stress. Too much news. And I'm sick of hearing about it. Everywhere I look, everyone's talking about it. And maybe I'm thinking this is all a hoax. There's all these conspiracy theories. People are saying this was engineered. And that stresses me out to think about that. But I'm open to letting all this go. Because I know that by letting it go, letting go of all of this stress, that I'll make better decisions. And that I'll support my immune system. I'm open to the idea of it being safe for me to let go of this stress and anxiety. Because I'm not sleeping well. My thoughts are racing. And I don't feel well because of all this stress. So I'm open to letting it all go. So that I can return to a place of calm. And be in a place where I can support my own health, as well as the health of my family. I can see how being calm would be more supportive. So I'm open to releasing this anxiety now. I choose to let it go so that I can be healthier, more relaxed, and more grounded, so that I can support the ones I love. Okay. Take a deep breath and let it out. Have a glass of water. Hopefully you found this helpful. You may need to tap through it a few times. Insert your own words if some of the words I used didn't really resonate for you. But it's important to zero in on whatever emotions you're feeling in order to release that stress and anxiety. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful. And please click the subscribe button so that you'll know when I post my next video. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.